Hi guys,
Hi everyone,
welcome back to the YouTube channel.
we are the Gregs.
If you're a new subscriber,
Welcome.
welcome.
Thank you.
We hope you've been enjoying our content.
And if you've not had a chance, please go through our page. There's a
You'll
lot.
enjoy it.
Definitely.
You'll enjoy it. And we are glad to have you here.
Today, we'll be doing something a bit different.
Yeah.
I'll be answering questions that probably I've not answered before. My wife is going to be asking me. I hope she's prepared.
Yes, I have some questions down already.
And this relating to our pregnancy,
But
birth,
postpartum
postpartum, glimpse on fatherhood, stuff like that. And I
and
hope,
motherhood.
motherhood, sorry. We hope it helps someone.
How the hood?
All the hood, no, Allah.
How did you feel when you first found out that we were expecting this baby girl?
Wow. I remember the day you shared the news with me.
Hmm.
You just called me. I woke up and you had done the test. I think you set up a camera and everything. I think there's a video about that, on our page.
Yeah.
And I was just smiling like a boy that they gave a toy to. I didn't know how to explain. I was just smiling. Like I was happy, because it's something that we looked forward to, something we prayed to God for,
Yeah.
and then it just happened. And then, not that it just happened by accident. We know what causes it to happen. But then, it happened and we're grateful to God that we were privileged, because how I see is that God trusts you enough to hand over a life for you to take care of. So I was very happy, honestly, and I was looking forward to being a daddy.
Elena is happy to have you as a dad.
Oh, I know, I can hear it in her voice. What has been the biggest change in our relationship since having a baby?
The biggest change, I would say, I think when we first had the baby, it was more like we're just concentrated on the baby. We're living like roommates. Like, so just please check on Eliana. Please, this is on. Eliana is crying. Eliana needs this. Eliana needs that. I was like, it was more like we kind of like forgot
We
that
shelved our lives in one corner.
we were married.
Mm.
Like, yeah, I think that was the biggest change out. I think I noticed, and I remember at one point when I noticed, I just said, "Babe, it's like we forgotten we're married. Like we need to start doing things like we used to do, so we don't forget ourselves, and then just focus on baby."
Yeah. Did you have any fears or worries about labor?
Hmm. I think the number one fear I had was pregnancy. How is pregnancy like? It's something that I've never been
Experience?
pregnant
Yeah.
before. So how am I supposed to know how? So I was just like, okay. There was the excitement of, oh, I'm pregnant. Then there was this, how is pregnancy like? Like I've heard stories, I've seen it online, and
Social media can be a blessing and a curse
yes,
if you
like
don't
I've
use
seen
it
a lot of
carefully.
stuff.
Hmm.
So I don't know what my experience is going to be like because I know everyone had like have different experiences based on your body type and all. So I was just like, oh God, oh God, oh God. Then came first trimester. Jesus. Jesus. It was good.
It was
Mm.
wonderfully
Yeah,
good.
so it was good. But I was in
Lots of vomiting.
but I was in and out of A and E. That's what I know. But
Lots of vomiting.
we conquered.
We shall overcome.
Yeah, we conquered. Then labor, yeah, I had a fear. I even wanted to go for elective CS, but God told me, Kemi, is this necessary? Why do you think that you cannot do it? Why?
Most importantly, why out of fear?
Why out of fear, even if you want to do that? Let it be that maybe something happened and then you need to save yourself and save your baby. Like, let it be that reason. That should be why you want to do it, not out of fear.
More like on
So
doctor's recommendation, not that you
yeah,
just.
it's not just just go for it out of fear. Do you feel pressure taking care of me
Hmm.
and the baby now? I
Wow.
think the first few weeks it was not taking care of us. So over to you.
So I would say yes. It was a lot of pressure
Mm,
because I've not been married before. I didn't know how to do many things,
mm,
and I had to read up on a lot of things.
mm,
That's one end. On that end is I couldn't even take care of myself that much. I think that was another big issue again. She's smiling because she knew that I almost broke down,
yeah.
after a while. So there was a lot of things to do, and wife was recovering. So there was really very little that she could do aside maybe breastfeed baby once in a while, but then every other thing was on me. And I just thank God for the strength and the help and the tolerance, to be able to like just keep going, keep going, keep understanding that this person cannot do more than what she can do right now. And then
Yeah.
for now, I literally have, and a picture of, let's say you see a man backing his wife and the wife backing the baby. That's exactly what happened in the first few months.
Oh, thank you for. We're still in the postpartum stage, so thank you for being there.
Thank you too. Do you ever feel left out when I focus on the baby?
When you are doing your father and daughter this thing.
Why did you move your hand now? Only your hand now. Is that okay? Your action is speaking louder than words.
No.
Are you sure?
I don't feel left out. Rather, I will just join in the fun.
I remember one time when we were playing and she was hearing our laughter in the room. She left what she was doing and she ran to meet us. I want to join. I want to join.
You people will not remove me from setting. It cannot happen.
I totally understand how
Yeah,
it can be.
she loves her dad so much. I don't know. Once she sees her dad, she's just jumping. Like I'm like, Madam, calm down. That's my husband. So the other question I have for you is, what's that one thing you wished that people talked about more, like when it comes to fatherhood?
It will be knowledge.
Mm,
Knowledge, both physical knowledge and spiritual knowledge.
mm,
Because what happens when you become a father is you are now responsible for your baby
yeah.
and your wife. You were responsible for your wife when you were married. But now it's like you have to expand or increase your capacity to be responsible for another child. So how I see it is that God trusts you enough to hand over a life for you to take care of,
Okay.
right? To steward, you don't own kids. If you do not ask him for help or you don't even know much about it or try to find out, pray,
Yeah.
or try to seek help, and you will make a lot of mistakes. A lot, a
That's
lot,
true.
a lot of mistakes. And I made one very important mistake, while baby was really growing. When we just had her,
Mm,
you know, I was the African man. I didn't want my baby to take formula. I didn't want my baby to take formula. I only wanted breast milk exclusive. And because my baby could not latch properly, it contributed to her having jaundice.
yeah.
And we spent 3 to 4 days after her birth in the hospital when she's supposed to be resting.
Mm,
So I'm a simple decision like that, see what it cost me and my family. This stress. So since then, it just rewired my thinking that guy, you cannot keep being like this. And any decision you make would affect your little one in a greater extent. So it might not affect you much, but the ripple effect on your little one is going to be so much. And God willing, it's not something that is going to be lasting.
mm.
And then she grows up to meet it.
All right. So I have one other question.
Mm,
No. I still have more, but let's just streamline it.
okay.
Yes. How many diapers have you changed?
In the history of changing
Oh
diapers,
shit.
there's a man that has changed more diapers than any other man on earth,
Okay.
and that is me.
All right. On 100.
Averagely, I change about 6 diapers a day.
Abana,
So,
that's changing all. You don't even give me one or
in the
two.
beginning, it was me now. It's
Okay.
later he started helping.
Oh,
I'm not
wow.
blaming you.
Wow.
So I did that for like let's say 3 months.
Kudos to
So
you.
six per day
Kudos
multiplied
to
by 90
you.
days.
Kudos to you. Well
Plus the
done.
time when you are changing now and then she messes up and you have to change again. That's like double.
Hey, well done, sir. Well done, sir.
I'm supposed to wear a badge of honor, diaper changer. So, babe, what
Mm-hmm.
would you say has been your most funniest and then unexpected parent moment so far?
I think where I find it funny is when I'm just like telling this girl that stop
Which
screaming.
which girl is that?
Okay. Our daughter that
Thank you very
you're
much.
screaming. I know she's at that milestone of wanting to hear herself, hear her voice, hear herself, and murmur a lot of things. And I'm like, you're screaming, and she's looking at me and smiling. Ah,
And then
Jesus,
she continues.
Jesus. And then she continues. My God, my God, mixed emotions. Because at that point, I can't even get angry. It's me that wants a child, right? I'm
Yes,
the one that wants a child. I have
that's
it.
it. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And if you have questions you want us to answer, please ask. I will be glad to
In the
answer.
comment
Thank you
section.
for joining. Please
Don't
don't
forget to like
to share
and to subscribe.
and to comment.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye.